Hello, let's have a look at wavetables. We'll start with our standard three notes piano roll, as you can see here. Let me play this. Very straightforward. Now let's have a look at the sound design. I've added some stuff here on the side. Let's ignore that for now. This is our standard oscillator going to the piano here. Standard sine wave, usual ADSR that feeds into the amplitude modulation. So this is a standard sine wave. Over here I created a couple of additional waves. They're both custom, and if I look at the details of this one, it's got a number of points here, and it kind of looks like almost like a square wave and a sine wave mixture. If I zoom out a lot, it's kind of a strange wave, but makes an interesting sound. Let's close that. And in fact, let's take that wave and put it over here and play it. It does have quite a interesting sound. Whereas this one, although it's also a custom, I've made it so that there's actually 2 points here. So I've taken the 2 points of this square wave and put them together. So this is essentially a sine wave, so nothing too special about it. So, well, I could take that, put it here, and we're back to the original sound. Just like this one. Okay, so now instead of using the sine wave here, what I could do is use what's called a custom table. I made this up. When I use that, you'll notice there's a couple of connectors here for wave 1 and wave 2. So I can change the percentage. 0%, the wave looks like this. If I go to 100%, the wave looks like this. What it actually does on a percentage basis is it will take the points of the various waves and move them sideways in time. So I will take this point and move it as a percent that's specified, move this one, and essentially all 4 points will move from this position to this position. The same thing with the height. So I could change the height here as well, like this. And it will move from this to that. So it uses the percentage to average out, or to do a percentage of each wave. And if I play this, you've heard this before. And if I play that, as you can see, I can move this and change the sound. Well, isn't that interesting? Look down here. I have another wave that goes up with the envelope, so with the note. So a single note will do this once, from 0 to 1 or 0 to 100%. Let's take that, connect it here. Now, it will go from this wave at the beginning of the note to this wave at the end of the note. Or I could have it do something like this. Let's play that. So that one starts out with the sine wave at 100% here, wave 2, and eventually over time goes to this wave. Okay, so let's change this one to the full square wave. It's a bit more pronounced. There you go. So a quick review of custom table, but I could now, when I look at the table, it actually, as I said earlier, uses the percentages, but I could change this to be a wave table which behaves a little bit differently. Let's reconnect it. And what it does when I move from one to the other, if you look closely, it actually looks at each moment in time and transitions from whatever this point is to whatever that point is. So it's a very different behavior. So in this case, with this wave table, I could actually use any kind of wave. So this one here, I could change it to a sine wave, or, you know what, triangle wave. Now, notice the change. Very strange. Let's try it. So the wave changes as the note progresses. And let's do that. Very cool. All right. Of course, artists can do things with this. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, this is something you can do to create very interesting sounds. That's it for now. Thanks.